Okay, so my name is Andy, and I'm here with Amit. Amit is from
Office Network Online.
Office Network Online. Thank you so much. And they have an amazing business model. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it? You mentioned that you guys have something very specific in your booth.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we do cybersecurity for law firms. We specialize in cybersecurity because that's what we do. There's a lot of people who do generic IT and they'll have cybersecurity as a line item and they'll try to sell it to everybody, but we specialize in law firms. We've worked with law firms for over 20 years and we specifically do the cybersecurity as the most important part. That's what we focus on.
Have you guys find easy to connect with law firms in this area?
It's not that it's easy. The thing that we do is we do go to networking events. We do connect with law firms. We connect with, we do like BNI and there's other kind of events to meet more firms. And in general, once you get involved with those groups, then you can meet them better.
What is the major challenge you have as a business right now?
Biggest thing is of course, getting customers. That's always a thing. What we specialize in, the cybersecurity, is based on a lot of trust. So it's not an easy sale. It's not a very quick sale. We have to establish trust. We have to let them get to know us. We have to establish credibility. So our sales cycle takes a long time. So we do participate in marketing events to kind of get our name out there, to get past the gatekeeper, to meet the owners of the company. And then we can, so that's the biggest challenge, is really just to get to know them and deal with that longer sales cycle.
And why did you decide to go in specifically for law firms?
Because we specialize in security, law firms have a lot of sensitive data. And that's where we can provide value in protecting that data. And their law firms are usually on the very well versed in technology. They want to use that latest technology to help their practice. And that's also where people can stumble, especially with the security and with data, things like that. Plus, they also have a lot of data that they need to keep organized and secured. So that's where we can offer the most value.
And how many clients do you currently have?
Probably, off the top of my head, I would say it's probably close to 100 or so.
Fantastic. And your team, tell me a little bit about it. What kind of team members do you have?
Oh, we have a various team. So we have sales and we have technicians and we have engineers. We also have application developers. They're all based within the US. One of the things I know a lot of firms do, or a lot of IT companies do, is they'll offshore or nearshore some of the things. Because we deal a lot with security, there's various compliance issues that you run into if your staff is not inside the US or if your staff is in another country. So really, to avoid all that, we keep our staff within the US.
And in terms of value that you bring to the table, I mean, for me, that I'm in IT, it's absolutely clear. Do you deal with people in IT on the law firms side of the equation, or is it with attorneys, or what kind of connection do you make with them?
We deal mostly with the attorneys, where we see ourselves as a strategic partner for them, because we want to make sure that they grow and they can run their business more efficiently, and we're there to make sure it all happens seamlessly. We become their IT department. They can outsource any of their needs to us. We can also, if they have an IT department or someone that they use, we can handle only the external kind of security, make sure everything is safe. But most of the times we try to make ourselves a strategic partner, and we meet with them once a quarter to discuss all kinds of initiatives and things like that, growth opportunities for them.
Fantastic. And how did you get into this business?
So I've been in security pretty much since the beginning. I actually have a background in cryptography. So I did a thesis on AES encryption and those kind of things. And then, I worked in the corporate world for a long time doing things like secure databases and secure migrations, secure APIs, those kind of things. And then when people started transitioning into the cloud, more like when it started to accelerate, that was like in 2010, I had opened up this company. So we were helping law firms do the transition to cloud and to those kind of things. And that's just where it grew from.
Or what is your take on AI in law firms?
Well, so AI in general, people see it as good and some people see it as bad. AI is just a tool, and everyone's going to use it just like any other new technology. It's going to accelerate how people do things. It's going to make. It's already made lots of changes. It's going to be everywhere. It's not going to go away. So it's really just making sure that firms use it efficiently. There's so many sources of information saying all kinds of strange things about AI, what it can do, what it can't do, things like that. So really where I see it is it's going to accelerate what people do. It's not going to replace jobs. It never will. It's just going to make people be a little more efficient in what they do and how they respond to things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So, a final word to potential clients. What would you say if you have, if this interview was going to be published to, and so some attorney were going to see it? What would you like to say to them?
The main thing I would say is, make sure your backups are good. That's probably the number one thing I would see. And get your security audited before something happens. We have lots of firms that come to us after an event, after they get breached, and it is a lot more difficult to recover after an event. If you come to someone like us or another security company to do an audit, make sure where you guys are weak. That's the best way to do it. I will say in 15 years, we've never had a client get breached. And any other referral when a law firm is referred to us, it's usually from another IT company that's thought they were doing all the things that they should have been doing, but they were missing a couple things. So yeah, that would be my best. Just check it before. Prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Awesome. One last question. Size. What is the size of your ideal client? Is it a small firm? Is it a big one? It doesn't matter?
We have various ranges. Ideally, we like firms at around 10 to 30. We do service anywhere from 1 to 50 usually. If it's above that, they usually have an internal IT department, which we can still work with, but it's a different kind of arrangement. We also work with enterprise on one-off projects. So let's say companies that are 500 or above, that we do things like data migrations or one-off kind of projects, or penetration testing, those kind of things.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much for having
Thank you.
for being here with me today.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.